What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to more ZYGARDE. ZYGARDE's, Pain Express. I mean, we did have some good wins yesterday. It wasn't all, losses, and I did pick up another shiny Kangaskhan, so... You know, it wasn't the worst. Wasn't the worst. Only got one more row left in this box before it's time for a new box. It sure has. Alright, we'll get started in just a second. Do I have ore to spend? 631. Don't exactly need more Premier Balls. I have 76 Beast Balls. That is 76 Beast Balls that will probably never be used. Why didn't they put the apricorn balls in here? I will always be frustrated by that. Alright, let me hop online. Yeah, has anyone leaked how you get the apricorn balls? That's what I want to know. Show me that leak. Let's talk to the Dottler crew. Maybe this will provide us with some good luck tonight. ... Yes, precisely. Alright, if anyone's around, feel free to join. No, not anything is... I'm gonna keep doing that, damn it. Feel free to join, otherwise we'll, go solo. Alright, that's the snake we're looking for. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're just getting started. Yeah, I hate it too. Even seeing it animated, I still think it's terrible. Oh wow, you guys were super fast. Well, none of these friends are really that helpful. Wow, this is kind of a cruel, Come on, game! Come on, game! Not a single ice type? Not even a wide garter? Not even, like, anything of any value? Damn! I think the game's conspiring against us. It's not just ZYGARDE. Damn. I gotta turn my volume down. It is so loud. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? We have Glorian Wheezing, Wigglytuff, Comfey. I mean, the game is out so soon, chat. We will be streaming it. Just a few more days. Okay, Yeah, I'll get the DLC, but I don't... How long are we gonna have to wait for it, I wonder? Is it gonna be like, a January situation, maybe? People have been data mining the possible what could be in the DLC, so that's out there as well, just an FYI. Although it's kind of hard to assume anything from it because they could easily cut and change things at a whim, so... We'll see. We'll just have to see.
Welcome back.
Silver, thanks for the 25 months. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Thank you. Welcome back. Lost track of my boopers there. Well, Comfy will provide some support. Oh man, this is a rough time with no ZYGARDE or no ice types or YGarders for ZYGARDE. I mean, some people in chat don't want spoilers, so don't talk about them. Again, I have a leaked discussion in my Discord where we've posted most of what's been revealed if you want to see it. But trust me, Chad, I have opinions on some of the things they've revealed, and we'll get to that real soon. I am very excited to do a tier list after the game is out. I have a lot of thoughts and opinions on some of the designs. This group of items is really not that great. I think this run might end in failure, chat, unfortunately. I will share this. I don't think this is like, you know, this is just good information to have. Apparently, even if you die in battle, if a shiny spawns, it'll still be there when you come back. That is very interesting. So, I think things like that totally nullifies stuff like explosion. Like if you... Well, no, wait. Can the Pokemon still kill itself? I mean, I guess that's you if you die. And I will say this about megas that, you know, have existed. So, Mawile, considering that its ability is not in the game, they have tweaked some of the stats for Megas that don't have their abilities in the game. Which is good. So, I still think Mawile is weaker without huge power, but they did compensate a little bit on the stats for it, so if you want to pick Mega Mawile, or I believe Metacham got a little buff as well to compensate for not having an ability. We don't know any of their abilities either. None of the Mega abilities are programmed in the game, so we have no idea what they are. If you've seen stats going around, it's just for the base Pokemon and not the Megas. Nobody knows what their abilities are. What's up, Cacturn? And the shiny sound is back. I think it's identical to the shiny sound from PLA. So for people who miss the shiny sound, it's back. And they have little sparkles, so you shouldn't miss them. Least favorite shiny animation? Ooh, I'd have to think about that. Crawdon, Kadabra. I can't even tell who the sometimes the clouds just don't clear and it's like, oh, you stare at it and nothing reveals itself. The Gen 7 shiny animation. I think I'd have to like go back and look at them all. I can't even remember. The square shinies, honestly, I think about the square shinies a lot. What a strange... They introduced them in Gen 8, and then it feels like they got cold feet, and immediately we're like, alright, no more of that. No more different shinies. I don't know, I guess it doesn't upset me that they got rid of it, but I do think getting square shinies in Sword and Shield can be kind of fun. I was like, what game are they from again? Oh yeah. I mean, when you hatch as much... Most of my shiny hunting, I feel like, has been eggs and Dynamax Adventures, so I honestly don't have a ton of square shinies. Yeah, it's like, why did they decide... First of all, why did they decide to introduce square shinies? And then why did they decide to not continue with them in Scarlet Violet? Like, I'm really curious. What's the reasoning? Yeah, I think, again, without, you know, any specific descriptions or anything, I think people will enjoy Mega Emboar and Meganium. Yeah, was it a time decision? They just didn't want to implement it? Or was it an active, like, we don't think this was really a hit, so we're taking it out? Yeah, if you're a really big fan of Meganium or Embor, I think you'll be pleased. But yeah, the whole game is out there, so if you don't want spoily spoils, just keep that in mind. Even music tracks are being data mined. I listened to a few of them and they were really good. The music in ZA seems like it's gonna be a big winner. I'm excited. I listened to a few of the data mine music tracks. Ooh, they're good. I mean, Pokemon music usually never misses, so that's not a surprise. Is that really a surprise to anybody? Especially coming off of PLA, where I think they did a lot of the Gen 4 remixes. They came out great. Yeah, it's curious why they decided to do no regionals for ZA. Just all megas. Is this the match where Kadabra perishes to bind? Tune in and find out. Yeah, YouTube's system is so bad. You should be able to block content creators on YouTube, but you just can't. You'll say not recommended, and then that same creator's videos will still end up in your feed. Alright, Kadabra's immediately dead. Alright. Yeah, there's, you know, I'm sure you can even think of them, the usual suspects. Oh, geez. How do I keep people alive? I'm just gonna help Wheezing. The usual suspects will post spoilers in their thumbnails because they want you to, you know, be angry and engage with the video. It's free engagement for them. So whenever you see people doing that, just don't react, don't engage. Somebody needs to make like a script for all the browsers that you could put content YouTubers' names on and they won't show up. Yeah, it was kind of making me mad. Somebody on Twitter was posting a bunch of mega videos and then revealing characters that haven't been shown yet, and it's like, thanks. Cool. It doesn't fill the block gaps on the page with new recommendations. Oh, that sucks. I mean, the way people were posting, I still see a Digimon Time Stranger spoilers on all over the place. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with people lately. Like, half the fun of Time Stranger is discovering the Digimon yourself, and people had the game day one and were like, here's my full team of megas. First of all, you played the game wrong. If you beat the game that quickly, you did yourself a disservice. Second of all, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you to ZYGARDE, too. There's a dupe exploit for easy XP grinding? Ooh. I did not see that. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, this is a very long JRPG. How were people done with it in like the first few days it came out? Like, I'm still not done with the game, and I'm 50 hours in. Quality of life feature? Yeah, sure. Is it no link cable? I don't even know if they're speedrunners. I mean, but they are a different breed, yes, but I saw so many people who were so far in the game. It's like you're either absolutely degenning it, playing the game like 24 hours, or like what's happening? Oh, yes. You cannot disable autosave in PLZA. I hate that. I don't like that. That's terrible. Why would they do that? Like, let me decide when I want to save the game. Yeah, that's gonna ruin shiny hunting. Like, what if it saves after... I just don't... I don't like that one bit. Why take the option to turn off autosave away from people? It's just like people who want to turn the XP share off. It's like, they just take away all these features. Oh, you could just post it in general. Yeah, and again, in a game like Time Stranger, half the fun is like spending time and getting all your Digimon to go different weird paths. If you're speedrunning the game, how are you enjoying it? We have one ice type on the field? Oh boy. They don't believe in the right to choose how you play their game. Common Nintendo behavior, honestly. You play the game how we want you to play it. I have turned autosave off in pretty much every Pokemon game that I had the option to. I really don't like that. It's not like you can save, you know, into multiple save slots. That would be one thing if you could have autosaves into different save slots, but you just get one save file, so you don't have a choice. I don't know, that seems pretty deliberate if they're not gonna let you take off auto-saving. I wonder if that means Gen 10 is gonna be like that as well. What's up, Rescue Squad? I'm still really sad the link cable is gone. Ugh. We should have known. It feels obvious now. It was a fluke. It was a one-time fluke. PLA was experimental, so they threw it in, and now that they have the formula down, they're like, no link cable for you. The link cable item that would allow you to evolve your trade Pokemon in PLA is not in ZA. So if you want to get Gengar or Alakazam or Steelix or Scizor, you gotta trade another person. Game Freak is strong-arming you into talking to other people. They've been like this forever, though, so this shouldn't be a surprise to many. It honestly doesn't really surprise me at all that they took the item out. Still, I kind of want to use Alakazam. Yeah, just buy 2 Switches. That way you don't have to talk to anybody. You think they got rid of it because it's in present future day, so the past, you could only trade with people that... Honestly? Maybe you're right. Well, we're in modern day, so you can just trade with another person. You couldn't trade in the past. Yeah, and yet there's a trade feature in Arceus anyway. I like the trade animation in PLA, honestly. I remember doing a few trades. Because that Pokédex is so grueling. I don't know if I've seen anyone say about getting the shiny charm. The shiny charm is in the game. But no, I don't know if anybody knows if it's going to be as grindy as it was in PLA to get it. There's so many trade evolutions too, especially trade evolutions that are megas. There's so many. So that's a bigger inconvenience than ever. Think of how many trade Pokemon can Mega Evolve. There's so many. That's just a big inconvenience. Like, you know, even if you have a ton of friends or family that you can trade with, the item is just faster and easier. It's just a convenience thing. I think the game has been dumped. I think the whole game is out. The files. The files! Also, don't plan on using a Hoenn starter. I'll say that, because they ain't around. If you were thinking about using, like, Mega Swampert, don't get your hopes up. Probiotic cherry cola drink. I've tried a few of those probiotic drinks and I don't think I've ever enjoyed a single one. People are actually combing through the files for potential DLC data, but again, that stuff is more up in the air because obviously Game Freak can change and cut things anytime they want. So a lot of that code might be meaningless. Yeah, I think it was, I had Poppy root beer. How could you ruin root beer? That's such a classic soda. But yeah, they managed to ruin root beer. Did not enjoy that drink. I did not enjoy that. Probably? Is it 22 hours? Yeah, Mega Ray is AWOL too, so I don't know if anybody was planning on using Mega Rayquaza in their team, but I have terrible news, I'm sorry. Honestly, I find that kind of sad. Like, it might have been fun to use Blaziken. Or Sceptile. Perhaps they will be in the DLC. Maybe that means that they'll be included in the DLC. Also, I need people to understand that Game Freak copies and pastes their moves in code all the time. This happens every generation, but a lot of people were like, well, if Mega Rayquaza is not in the game, then why is Dragon Ascent on the list? It's because they copy the moves. It doesn't mean anything. This is how they do it every single time. So you'll see a lot of weird moves for Pokemon that aren't in the game, but that's just how they do it. The copy pasta. How many Megas are missing? I think it's just the legendaries. No Groudon, no Kyogre. I mean, that makes sense. I don't know if, could you imagine Kyogre palling around Kalos, Lumio City? I feel like that would be terrible for the weather there. But again, who knows what they'll do with the DLC? The list that was in there of potential DLC mons is extremely interesting, I'll say. Yeah, Cacturn, maybe you're right. Maybe they'll have Primal Groudon, which I kind of hope they just don't. I don't really like the Primals. I'd be fine if they never came back. Keep Groudon and Kyogre out of competitive. But anyway, maybe they'll have them in the DLC. Mega Luxray. LOL. I think Luxray is having to room with Flygon, unfortunately. Alright, transformation time. Shiny Hippopotas, nice. I'm surprised Hippowdon has never received... I mean, Hippowdon's a Gen 4 Pokemon, and very few of them have received anything, but... I'm surprised that they've ignored Hippowdon for as long as they did. Wow, I sound like Kermit for a second there. Physical Coliseum for Switch 2? That'd be amazing. I wish that they would re-release a Coliseum and Gale double pack physical version would be god tier. That would be incredible, but unfortunately it's probably just gonna be digital NSO that gets removed if you stop paying for it. I hate this trend towards digital games so bad, and that's coming from somebody that buys digital games time to time. I kind of do both. Digital is easier for... Like, I'm gonna get ZA digital just so I can stream it. But I like to buy my fair share of physical games too, especially when they have, you know, fun pre-order bonuses. But especially lately, they are just killing physical games. Like the game key cases, it's just so bad. What's the point of even buying a game key game? You just get sent a plastic case. Why does anybody want that? Like, at that point, just buy it digital. At that point, just save the plastic. You have to fast for blood work. Oh, condolences. That is a miserable time. Yeah, I mean, it's not just Nintendo, too. The rumors of Microsoft wanting to go all, like, cloud and digital. We beat ZYGARDE, though. It's not all doom and gloom, GG. ZYGARDE is pro-physical media. ZYGARDE is an ally in the fight. There's tons of those keycard games, too. Like, I was looking through the Switch 2 library the other day, and there's just so many of them. I guess it'd be one... I mean, it would still be bad even if there were just a few, but there's tons! So many games are just that. But ZYGARDE, will you be shiny? A toothpaste beacon in these dire times? No. I almost hit B, my goodness. Yeah, I hope people aren't buying the keycard games. Again, at that point, just get it digital. You don't think a Skibbity Toilet movie will still be relevant and haha funny in like 2027, 2028? You would be, absolutely correct. Okay. Alright. We got a Y-Garter and an Ice type? Rubbing my hands together right now. Oh, another Ice type? Another Ice type? Is this the destined run? Is this the goated run? Is this the most blessed, yeah, the most blessed path? Wow. We gotta just beat everybody. This team is already perfect. This is such an improvement from the rest of the trash they've given us. What do you mean we actually got Jinx and other ice types and not just like Persian and Dubwool and Wishcash? Yeah, it's hard to say how long Xbox will even be around for exactly with the way things are going with them. I mean, Hollywood does do that from time to time. I'm sure many of you remember the Emoji Movie. That was definitely, I will say, an attempt. An attempt. They made an attempt at capitalizing on emoji. I guess you could say meme culture. Sony went from that to the Into the Spider-Verse movies. Crazy. I feel like there hasn't been anything at the theaters for like months. Feels like this is a kind of a slow year for movies. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Nice. Sure, we'll catch you in a heal ball, Marsh Stomp, just in case. Won't even be a meme. I think it's already transcended into just peak irony. People only say that to be ironic. If you went and said that to a class of kids in an elementary school, they'd probably all just stare at you. How do you do, fellow kids kind of vibe. Another shiny Marsh Stomp? Oh, the Wicked sequel. I had friends who liked the book, but that's not something I particularly care about. I just don't like musicals that much. Dracloak's little tiny legs. They're like little fish fins. The only musicals I've ever seen are like Disney movies. I've never seen a musical in real life, and I've never really watched any movies of them. What, should I go check out Cats? Pokemon anime in the Ghibli style would be jaw-dropping. I wonder if they'll do any special animated things for the anniversary next year. Perhaps we'll get some special animated things. I mean, that music video they released a while back with the... what was it? Bump of Chicken? That was animated well. That was one of the nicest pieces of animation they've ever released. But yeah, maybe we'll get something, yeah, you think a 30th movie? I don't know. It's been so long since we've gotten a Pokemon movie, it's hard to even know what they want to do with that anymore. The last movie was an Ash movie, and Ash isn't a character that's around anymore, so what do they do now? I mean, I watched Mike's Mike review the musical movie Chicago. Does that count? Does that count? I mean, they've already remade the first Pokemon movie in that awful 3D style. You know, I don't ever see anybody talk about that remake. I really don't. Good. I don't... what is there to talk about? Here's the first movie, but worse. So I don't know. Again, with Ash being gone, it's like, what's their game plan? Is it gonna be something completely original? Is it gonna be a Horizons movie? We just aren't sure. The live-action Dragon Ball movie. You know, I'm surprised they haven't tried their hand at another Pokemon and theatrical movie. A Detective Pikachu type movie. Say I remember them claiming that they were hoping Detective Pikachu was gonna make more money, which is crazy because it made a good profit. Like, I don't think it was as successful as like the Mario movie that made over $1 billion, but it wasn't a flop. But this brand is just so worth that much money that they thought it was gonna be even more successful. I mean, I still think that was a great decision. The franchise feels more fresh now. I mean, I think people, for the most part, have been enjoying Horizons. I haven't really seen many people say it's bad. We have talked about the autosave thing. It sucks, doesn't it? Not great, huh? That was basically the conclusion. It bad. Yeah, that honestly is two different sets of fans, because Ash stans are their own unique breed of fan. They always wanted him to be around, and now they'll never accept a new anime without him. They're under the tweets of every anime tweet being like, "Bring back Ash! I refuse to watch unless Ash is back." And they always have an Ash profile picture. Alright, we're pretty low. But this is such a goated team. Alright, Mian Chao can finally do the job that she's meant to do. And that job, or what he's meant to do is to hit ZYGARDE. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I did not like Enchanted. I remember seeing that in theaters, and I just did not like that movie. Hatch a shiny Goss, nice. 1051, that's... At least you got it a little over 1,000. Preferably you always want under 1,000, but you didn't go that far over. Giving villains redemption arcs. I swear that was like... Everybody wants to be a Zuko. Everyone wants a Zuko in their show now. Didn't I see they announced a new Avatar fighting game? Nickelodeon will just sign off on anything. Hope it doesn't go like their other fighting game. Although I guess the Nickelodeon fighting game is at least something you can still play, unlike multiverses. Only 12 characters? Interesting. Yes! We got ZYGARDE down without the transformation. Beautiful. That was perfect. GG. I guess you could look at a tiny roster as maybe they're gonna pay attention to the characters more. But I guess on the other hand, that's not super exciting. But what could be super exciting is if ZYGARDE is shiny. Aww. I mean, think about this. A lot of Pokemon games lately haven't even had a villain. That's kind of the way a lot of Disney movies shifted too. It's not, there's not like a Jafar or an Ursula or Captain Hook. It's the trauma that Grandma has. Okay, we got the Basculin with Ice Fang and Piloswine. Not bad. And Glalie! Our boy Glalie coming through! Yeah, Volo was Let's see. I guess you have Team Rocket and Let's Go. Eternatus is, I don't know, I guess Chairman Rose is a villain. you might say that. Maybe calling him a true villain is a bit of a stretch, but... And then Scarlet Violet. Oh, Pelly's here. We could go get Pelipper. This is a scary fight, though. Scarlet Violet, there's no real villain. You fight the robot professor, but they tell you before they fight you, hey, I'm really sorry about this. So I wouldn't say they're a real villain. I would really love for a nice, true, nasty, nasty villain for Gen 10. Like, I want a return of a real evil Mama Jamma. I don't care who it is, but I want like Getsus. I want a Getsus type character, somebody who's just evil for the love of the game. Gaston was gonna be eaten by wolves. That's funny. I think the Disney movie that has one of the most violent villain deaths is Tarzan with Clayton. You see his body hanging from the vines. Yeah, we need a mean bitch. Yeah, Tarzan has a few shots in it where it's like, damn. I think the silhouette of Clayton being hung by the vines is a lot more violent than Scar's demise. I feel like Ash's mom is just big chillin'. She's just hanging out with her Mr. Mime. The one with the baby gorilla. I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, Yenbod? I mean, there were a few Tarzan-esque movies back then. We had George of the Jungle. Watch out for that tree. I think I've seen bits and pieces of that movie, but I've never seen it in full. Alright, Pelly, we need your services, my friend. We have a pretty decent team here. If we can block wide guard, then it's gonna be great. Yeah, ZYGARDE's a toughie. That is for sure. Tarzan 2. Oh, isn't Tarzan 2 like a prequel where he's a kid? The Disney sequel era. A classic. Any good Disney sequels not counting Pixar? I like Lion King too, with Kovu. Got a lot of bangers on the soundtrack. I think the Cinderella sequels might arguably be as good as the original. Yeah, any of the Dynamax bosses that can hit you with multi-hit moves are nasty. Groudon, Kyogre, Lando. Yeah, Lion King 1.5 is a fun time. A lot of those direct-to-VHS sequels are not good, though. I did not like Mulan 2. Yeah, they humanized the stepsisters. Yeah, Lady and the Tramp 2 had, Scamp. I remember that one more than a lot of the other ones. I feel like Hunchback 2 is quite bad. Wreck-It Ralph 2. You mean the cinematic masterpiece Ralph Breaks the Internet? That one movie that everybody definitely loved and isn't universally hated. Hey, you want a hot Disney take, chat? I don't think Wreck-It Ralph 1 is very good. I don't really enjoy that movie. I think Vanellope as a character is just insufferable. Alright, who's taking Pelly? I mean, I have an ice move. But I guess I am. Oh yeah, the Little Mermaid 2, where... I hate, when the main plot is just because the characters don't talk to each other. Like, if Ariel had just explained where she came from, this wouldn't be a problem. Her daughter wouldn't be like that. But no, she kept it a secret, and look what happened. What's up, Justin? I'm gonna be really weird and cagey about the sea around my daughter. I'm sure she won't pick up on that at all. I hate, like, misunderstanding trope is another one I absolutely hate. That shows up in Digimon Time Stranger, right before the worst boss in the game. And then they try to play it for comedy. It's like, no, I hate this. Just had to fight this boss for 40 minutes because he thinks I'm a bad guy. Ursula's crazy sister. How convenient. How convenient that she had a crazy sister. Another one I hate is when you have a character that's like eavesdropping on another group of characters and they say something that sounds bad out of context and the character is like, oh, how could they say that about me? And they run away before hearing the full thing that's like, actually, I love this person and they're my greatest friend. I hate it. I hate it. Oh yeah, Atlantis 2. They made a few Little Mermaid movies. Slimothy, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. They made one where they explained what happened to Ariel's mother. She got hit by a boat. She got run over by a boat. not loving Kronk's New Groove. I definitely remember seeing it. I don't know that I loved it. And that weird TV show they made about Emperor's New Groove. The CGI Tinkerbell movies, the Pixie Hollow stuff, yes. Those movies are charming. There's just something charming about them. It's nice to see Tinkerbell do stuff outside of just following Peter Pan. She's a Tinker Fairy. None of these items are useful! I need leftovers or citrus berry. Yeah, Emperor's New School, I don't remember really enjoying much at all. I mean, my job is to hit ZYGARDE. That's all I'm here to do. Alright, let's hope for the best. Yeah, there's a live-action Kim Possible movie for some reason. They made it like years after the show ended. I was always kind of sad they didn't do more with American Dragon Jake Long. Is the mole rat in it? I think so. Can you have a Kim Possible thing without Rufus? Guess that's why he's a naked mole rat. You can't leave out a character with a song like that. Inconceivable. Inhale that puff, Pelly. Puff it up. The crossover with Lilo and Stitch and Recess? Yes. They did a whole bunch of those back then too, even in the live action shows. The Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. That's so Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. I mean, Stitch is like Elsa right now. If you go into any store that sells anything, you're going to see Stitch stuff. Yeah, I mean, with Lilo and Stitch, they actually tried to turn it into Pokemon. With all the experiments. Like, that's just Gen 2. The Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. Now that's an iconic classic. Yeah, Kim Possible does have one of the best cartoon theme songs. It's true. Yeah, Timmy looks like a freak in 3D. Why does he look like that? Yeah, get him! I remember seeing Atlantis, but I don't know that I liked it very much. It's been so long since I've seen it, I don't even know anymore. Sky High. Sky High is a fun one. I'm surprised they haven't tried to make a sequel to that. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch, my favorite Disney character. Lilo and Stitch definitely beat Pokemon to Hawaii. That's true. Stitch. I still think it's crazy what they did to Jumba in the live action. I haven't seen a soul mention the live action Lilo and Stitch since it came out. That, just like the Minecraft movie, that feels like it happened 5 years ago. One more hit, one more hit. GG's. Another ZYGARDE W. You love to see it. They never did anything big with Lilo and Stitch in Kingdom Hearts, did they? I know Stitch is like, he's like an assist character, isn't he? But they never went to... It sounds weird to say Lilo and Stitch Land. Hawaii? GG's. No. 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 ZYGARDE? Shiny? Before ZA? No. Damn. Welcome back. When are we even gonna hear about Kingdom Hearts 4 again? It's like Elder Scrolls 6 at this point. They revealed it like 5 years before we're ever gonna see a single piece of footage of it. There was that one trailer where Sora fights like big monster in real Tokyo. And that's it. They haven't shown us anything since. Alright, chat. The lobby, filled quickly, but I'm gonna get up for a second. Also, ads are gonna play, but you're not missing anything, so give me a second, I'll be right back. How long ago did they even reveal that game? That was... I hate when video game companies do that. Here's a trailer. Anyway, see you guys in, 5 years. Bye! Oh no! Little Nightmares 3 is bad? I think it was given to a new studio. Wasn't it given to the studio that made the Until Dawn game? That sucks. I'll be honest, chat, I completely forgot we were fighting ZYGARDE, so I just took the Dene. But it's no problem, because we have a lot of fairies on the field. Oops. Alcremie is definitely worth picking up. Yeah, I think the Little Nightmares games takes an acquired taste. Damn, that sucks. Oh, it's very short. That series has some good, disgusting monster designs in it. A lot of the grotesque people, if you even can call them that. Just fun designs, very, very gross. It's like, yeah, you don't want to be caught by these homunculuses. I think some people still hate Frozen for how overexposed it was back then. Yeah, at least it had a good soundtrack. It wasn't something like Disney's Wish. What an absolute flop of a movie that was. That was their big anniversary movie. Yeah, that really was an embarrassment for them. I watched one of the theme park vloggers I watch occasionally. She does these challenges every now and then, and it was a challenge to find a piece of merchandise or reference to all of the original Disney animated movies. And it took her so long to find something for Wish. She couldn't find, it took her forever to find something for Raya, the Frozen Elsa Dragon movie. And she couldn't find anything for Strange Worlds. Strange World? Worlds? I can't even remember if that movie is plural or not. But those are such modern movies, and she couldn't find anything for them. Just goes to show you how quickly Disney will bury stuff like that. If it doesn't make them money, get out of here. Yeah, I didn't think Strange World looked like a really fun movie at all. But I don't care for a lot of sci-fi stuff, so that's maybe why it didn't resonate with me. I'm gonna take Jolteon just to help beat Alcremie. Oh yeah, Elio. That would probably be a tough movie to find anything for at any of the Disney parks. Tangled? I mean, that doesn't surprise me. That's probably one of their last super good movies that they've made. Yeah, I mean, Pixar's been putting out some stinkers too. It isn't just Disney. A lot of Pixar movies these days feel like they came off of a manufacturing conveyor belt. They just feel so corporate. When will they do another Star Wars trilogy? Never, I hope. I know, I see something for K-pop Demon Hunter like every day. That was probably one of the biggest animation successes that's happened lately. Like, they speed ran those girls in Fortnite. I think the songs from the movie are still topping the charts. What do you mean people want to listen to fun, catchy songs in movies and not whatever the crap they've been writing for stuff like Wish? Ew, could you imagine, like, Frog Tiana in live action? That would be horrible. She already spends too much of that movie as a frog. I don't want to see live action Frog. Zootopia 2... Listen, you want another hot take, chat? I think Zootopia 1 sucks. I don't like Zootopia. The fact that it's dominating theme parks, they're making all these lands. Sing is better. None of the jokes in that movie are funny. The plot is like, oh yeah, you get it. It's the predator. It's just like real life, except it's animals. Twist villain was dumb. I don't care for Nick or Judy as characters. Nothing about that movie worked for me. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, can't you wait for... You can't wait for Toy Story 5 where it will have iPad be the bad guy? Because kids get too much screen time these days, I guess. Phone bad, you guys. Phone bad? Phone bad. Oh, Pelly's here. When the world needed him most. Pelipper keeps coming to save us. Yeah, what are they gonna do after Tim Allen and Tom Hanks are gone? They gotta, like, use AI? Ugh. Yeah, the villain will be Timothy TikTok. Honestly, I kind of hate the end. I don't like Toy Story 3 that much. That's it's Disney hot take o'clock. The ending where Andy gives his toys to some random child. It's like, brother, just keep them. Take Woody with you. It's fine. Yeah, let Driftblim take this. Yeah, how do you defeat an evil sentient iPad? Don't charge it. Somebody's gotta let Woody and the gang know. I hope the Incredibles sequel that they're working on right now is good. If it's bad... oh, it'll be really sad. I already don't really like 2. Surprised they're not doing another, like, Finding Nemo or another Cars movie. What happened to planes and boats and trains or whatever? They could do, like, drones. I can't open it because of my tiny arms! I can picture it. I don't think I've ever seen anybody talk about Finding Dory. That movie kind of came out and then vanished. A for gore. Yeah, Cacturn, same. Same. I'm just never gonna find vehicle-based characters to be that interesting. Unless it's something like Locomon from Digimon. He's a little train. For Chow. Alright, let's do some decorating. Reveroom? I mean, I don't hate it, but it's definitely not one of my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon. Hey, we could have had a trained Pokemon. We could have. Carkol could have done it. But we got Colossal instead. Why people hate Brave so much? It's okay. It definitely doesn't deserve as much hate as it gets, though. I agree. Save that for something like the Good Dinosaur. Carvion. Beep beep. I'm in my mom's car. That's what Carvion would say. It just turns into an EV minivan. I still can't believe Pixar is making a sequel to Coco. What are they even gonna do? That movie ends in such like a, it's wrapped up like a beautiful present. What more could you add to it? Oh, that was such good damage. Didn't like Soul. It looks so boring. I haven't even seen Soul. There's a lot of recent Pixar movies that I just don't want to watch. I don't want to watch Elemental. I don't want to watch Soul. We're decorating the hell out of Sneasel. Yeah, it's the jazz one. Damn, too bad we didn't have one more attack left. Can you believe it? It's the big man himself. What else has Pixar released lately? I can't even... Oh, is Luca good? I've never watched Luca. Is Luca worth watching? GG. Oh, that's so satisfying. That damage was delightful. GG. Luca's good. I should watch it at some point. Did they make a short for Luca that came after? I swear I just saw it. Oh yeah, Turning Red. I like Turning Red. It was okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch Elio. No offense to Elio, but this doesn't look like the type of movie I really want to sit through. But I do want to sit through Shiny ZYGARDE. Can I? No. I cannot. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda poor. It is the poorest of Kung Fu Pandas. That movie was dog shit. That was such a good franchise, and DreamWorks just had to ruin it. Let's introduce this quirky little fox character voiced by Aquafina. And she's actually the new Dragon Warrior. Ugh. No thanks. Onward is the one with the brothers, right? Tom Holland and Koopa's Chris Pratt. Pelly's back again! Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Shrek 5 is. Although, I still think it's weird how many people I've seen who were upset about the teaser trailer. No, you're almost at 20K? Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, hopefully Shrek 5 will be more than just Shrek being a annoying, overprotective dad. That's another trope that I'm not super fond of. I just want to do TikTok and do TikTok dances. No, you're gonna stay in the swamp. and do swamp things. Yeah, I think the Shrek trailer was a lot of people revealing how much they just deeply hate change. I mean, it's if you don't like the animation, you know, it's your opinion, but to say that it was like ugly or god-awful, it's like, come on. They will lose me though if they have like an ogre or a fairy tale character that's an aggressively, like an aggressive streamer. I cannot escape. There's streamer characters in everything now. Yeah, the whole game's leaked. It's all out there. Might be a streamer character in ZA too. I literally cannot escape. There's a streamer character in Time Stranger. It's so funny to the 50-year-olds that are writing these movies, writing these games. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, am I right? Funny. Rio 2. I like the villain, the cockatoo villain in Rio. That's the only nice thing I'll say about Rio. Yeah, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is a good movie. But with what DreamWorks has been releasing lately, it kind of feels like a fluke. I think they're making another Angry Birds movie, aren't they? And they brought back Smosh to voice whatever characters they voiced when the last one came out. The new Tron movie. I watched Red Letter Media's review of the new Tron movie. That was a good video. Jay brought up a question that I thought, yeah, you know, that's a good point. Who is Jared Leto for? Does he actually have, like, a decent fan base? Who likes this guy? What audience is he for? It's like, that's a great question. I don't know. I really don't know. I think he's gonna be Skeletor in the He-Man movie that comes out next year. Who keeps casting this guy? He's like box office poison. Any movie he's in makes like $-. I think Tron Ares made even less than Morbius. I think Morbius made like 17 million and Tron Ares made 14. Like, who keeps casting this guy? What's Tron even about? A guy getting sucked into a video game. Usually, again, I've never seen a Tron movie, but from what I've heard, they are vehicles to give you a very good soundtrack. I actually have a few of the Daft Punk songs from the last Tron movie that I have in my rotation. They're there to give you a good movie soundtrack. My life is like a video game. Every time that pops up, it makes me laugh. Good night, Galaxy. Have a good one. Yeah, I think the first Tron is about Jeff Bridges getting sucked in. They made a video game and they ripped him off. And so he went to the place that he works to find dirt and he accidentally got sucked into the video game and the movie is him getting out of the video game. I'm pretty sure. Again, thank you to the Red Letter Media video for getting me up to date on my Tron lore. I don't know why Disney keeps trying to make the movies. They all bomb. Like, the last 2 Tron movies bombed. But they keep doing it, so... They do have rides in the theme park. Maybe that's why. Yeah, it's like, even if you set aside what a weird freak Jared Leto is, he's not a great actor. He's very wooden. So, I just don't get it. I don't understand. Yeah. John Cena is such a better actor than The Rock is. It's honestly crazy. I think Dave Bautista is a better actor than him, too. Yeah, remember, he doesn't have, or in his contract, he can't lose a fight. Yeah, he plays the same giant hulking character in everything he's in. That is very true. The Fred movies. John Cena's toughest role yet. To be Fred Figglehorn's dad. Yeah, and The Rock has also done all these other, like, I don't know, I find it a little bit annoying when actors, like, really already super wealthy people start making 1,000 businesses. Like, they're such little cute businessmen or women. I own a makeup brand. Well, I own a macaroni and cheese brand. I make alcohol. Like, okay, I'm sure you really need more money. I mean, whatever Cena does, I don't even know it exists, so... the fact that I know about, like, The Rock's tequila and all that shit he peddles... I'm gonna give that one to Cena. I mean, I'm sure he hears, you know... I think a lot of celebrities are more terminally online than people think. Yeah, it's like, I'm not buying your overpriced alcohol. Get out of here. I mean, even some YouTubers participate in that type of thing. Like, oh, you're making a new makeup line? Great. Add that to the pile of 500 other billion makeup brands that will probably be dead in a few years. Yeah, Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull vodka. Oh, I'm dead. Wow, that was really not cool, Stunfisk. Prime Energy was a true passion project. Yeah, I'm sure Logan and Mr. Beast and KSI, they really truly care about kids' health. That's why they made Lunchly. They truly care about what children eat and not that they're just evil money grubbers who will sign on to anything. I'm sure it's definitely that. Would these millionaires lie to you, chat? P. Diddy's brand. Uh-oh. I mean, even some of the YouTubers that I've liked in the past have done that, like the Vlog Brothers, Hank and John Green. Like, I feel like they're always trying to sell me some stupid shit I don't need to buy. And I know it's for charity, but I think they peddle that shit just a little too much. I'm not buying your coffee. I'm not buying your socks. Hail Mary? Or not. I think we're probably cooked here, chat. 2 lives. I mean, we have an ice type and we have a wide garter, but not looking great. I think Minecraft YouTubers might be the overall winners of worst merchandise released. It's hard to beat them. All the awful, ugly little figures that are made of their characters. Oh yeah, remember when YouTubers used to shell for Loot Crate? Oh my god, you guys remember Loot Crate? Pray for his death. Jimmy's upsetting the pharaohs of Egypt again. Brown, 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 brown. I think they fell off. I don't think Loot Crate exists anymore. But even as a child, it's like I could recognize that these guys are just selling a box of absolute garbage. I remember one of the Loot Crates had like a Thanos oven mitt in it, and it was actually a really terrible oven mitt, and you would burn your hand if you actually used it. It still exists? Ugh. Who is buying Loot Crates in the year 2026? I want to interview these people. What is their story? Subscription boxes were all the rage. They were so popular back then. I think a lot of subscription boxes... I used to have a few subscription boxes. Not Loot Crate. But I had Ipsy at one point. I had BoxyCharm at one point. There's a lot of beauty ones. I mean, Loot Crate had a competitor too. It was like 1UP or something like that. They had another competitor. Wow, you can get Funko Pop Mufasa from the live-action Lion King. It's not actually live-action because it's all CG. Wow, sign me up. Yeah, they probably would have... What's the subscription now? It's probably so expensive. I mean, that's why I liked BoxyCharm, but they raised the price, and then it just wasn't worth it. Hello. Alright, we got ZYGARDE down to yellow. Yeah, there's a lot of food ones too. I've never had a food one. I don't have shiny ZYGARDE. Never have I ever received or gotten a shiny ZYGARDE. A bunch of holiday crate. Yeah, Loot Crate is like the clearance section of a Hot Topic. You couldn't even pick like what came inside of it. So if there's like a franchise you don't like, I remember they'd always put like Star Trek and all these other franchises that I would just have nothing of any use for if they were given to me. Before the Funko Pop, there was the Loot Crate. And then they joined hand in hand, side by side. And now those people are buying Final Fantasy, SpongeBob, Magic the Gathering cards. True story. Pelly might die here. This is Pelly's last turn. I remember one of the YouTubers who would shill Loot Crate the most was Aaron Hansen. Which doesn't surprise me. I want to say he like went to their headquarters or something. I cannot I have like a specific memory of that. Or like seen a video where he was in their headquarters. Also, GG's. Another ZYGARDE W. You love to see it. Yeah, think of all the Grogu figures, the Baby Yoda figures that are in, a nice landfill right now. But you know what, ZYGARDE? I won't send you to the landfill if you're shiny, okay? Alright, to the landfill you go. Send ZYGARDE to the mines. Yeah, I can't wait for, that is... If I was a Magic the Gathering fan, I would have severe depression. That is so bleak. I can't wait to get Dwight Schrute Magic the Gathering card, you guys. I saw Michael Scott, and I clapped. A full art Whale Lord? Oh, nice. Is it from one of the recent sets? The one where it's, like, not upside down, but upside? That's a good card. I have that, too. Alright, this is certainly a team. Okay, we have some ice cream in front of us. Nice. The thing about all those crossover Magic cards, too, is that they're purposely making them scarce. They're trying to drum up, like, scalper activities with them. People are buying out, like, the Avatar The Last Airbender set and the Final Fantasy sets and scalping them. So it's working. Like, people are buying those. Like I said, if I was a Magic fan, this would be Depression Central. Your beloved card game getting turned into crossover slop. Yeah, can the scalpers go back to, like, Lorcana? Get out of here. Didn't feel good about having to go to a GameStop. Always a wretched experience. Yeah, expensive crossover slop. Nice, good job, Combuskin. Yeah, it's like slowly infecting both words, other fandoms. It's like, it's all fun and games until you suddenly have a SpongeBob crossover. I think they're making less of the, like, mainline Magic sets now, too. They're not making as many as they used to. But don't worry, you can get Michael Scott on a Magic the Gathering card, so you should be happy. Yeah, I actually looked at some of the Sonic Magic the Gathering cards just because I was curious how it even worked. And you have to buy these, like, secret the way they're being sold, I just couldn't even understand. Again, obviously I'm not a Magic fan, but they're sold in these, like, specific booster packs. So you have to buy one of the, yeah, the secret lair. It's just absolutely convoluted. Yes, I am serious. It's real. Domino's Hatsune Miku. I mean, Hatsune Miku is honestly in this the center of the crossover slop web. What's up, Caitlin? The luck has been, it's been okay. We've had some good runs with a lot of good ice types, and we've had some runs where the game is like, perish. Yeah, the Neopets TCG, some of the sets have a different texture quality to them, but overall it's a fun card game. Card games they're making more card games than ever now. That's a very popular... Yeah, they're making a Furby set for Magic the Gathering. Furby. Feed me, I'm hungry. Furby. You guys remember Furby, right? That was the worst voice I've ever done on here. That's, Remember Furbies, you guys? They were so epic. Smurfs Magic the Gathering. How does that not exist? Every awful crossover magnet has to have a Smurfs thing in it. Yeah, the Darkest Fairy. All-timer. Yeah, do parents fight each other over toys anymore? Because there used to be brawls over Tickle Me Elmo and Furbies. They still sell Furbies. You can still buy a Furby in stores today. They never went away. Oh no. Wow, you're a bitch. Poltergeist. Wow, you're gonna grass my Swampert? For shame. For shame. They should make a set dedicated to scalpers fighting each other. Just a bunch of guys beating each other up in Costco. It'll be beautiful. Have you guys ever seen that, I don't know if it's a TikToker or a YouTuber who connects electronic toys to like a little, I don't know, generator, and you can turn up the electricity so they get more electricity and they start going absolutely ham. They crank the electricity, they start going really fast, some of them explode. I chuckled. I saw somebody who had like an entire cart of Mega Evolution ETBs. And they were getting some nasty responses, and they were like, chill out, it's just Twitter. It's like, I think you're rage baiting, buddy. I think you want these reactions. Chill out, it's just Twitter. Twitter is not a chill place. It's really funny when scalpers get pushed back and are like, chill, bro. I'm just ruining your hobby, don't mind me. And bragging about it online. There was a VGC event in, actually I didn't even check in on who won today, but there was a VGC event today in Milwaukee, I think it was, and I saw a VGC player tweet that somebody smelled so bad it made him vomit. That is crazy work. That is crazy work. That is one of the most wild VGC tweets I've ever seen. Good lord. To make somebody vomit? Like, you gotta go, like, tell a judge. Something's wrong. That is sick. Is it a tactical strategy? If I smell that bad, my opponent can't concentrate. I actually think it's against the rules if you have that bad hygiene. Like, that person should have gone to the judge and reported them. That is crazy work. To make somebody throw up. My goodness. I mean, it's so easy to have basic hygiene. I just don't understand people who stink up the place. Do they not know? Do they know? I don't know. How do you let that happen? Who wants to be the stinkiest person in a convention like that or an event like that? I mean, I hate the opposite side of that too. You ever pass somebody who's wearing so much cologne or perfume it like makes you nauseous? Gives you head fumes? I hate people who feel they smell like they bathe in it. And then it lingers. Cologne and perfume that strong. It lingers. What's up, silly Goobert? Well, I guess it could have been worse. I think a lot of people just don't understand how to apply perfume or cologne and they just do way too much. And it always smells like grandma perfume too. Alright, Swampert, be free. Yeah, I was in the grocery store. Honestly, this wasn't that long ago, and there was a little family, and one of the kids smelled so bad. Like, I think it's time to buy your kids some deodorant, lady. Good lord. Leaving, like, pig pen clouds where he went. Yeah, that's true, Cacturn. A lot of people probably wear excess cologne perfume to compensate for not showering. Hey, I just thought it. I didn't say anything. I just thought it. The thought I kept to myself. Yeah, you just do like one spray. Nothing crazy. Ooh, the freeze. Honestly, one of the things I encounter the most are people who people who you can tell have been hitting the blunt, if you know what I mean. Always in grocery stores. Gotta get the snackies. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not a big perfume person because a lot of perfume just smells like alcohol to me. I mean, weed smells like skunk. It's like, did somebody hit a skunk or is somebody high as frick? Oh, that's gross. Yeah, we have neighbors that smoke in their backyards every now and then. We have to close the windows because it's such a noxious smell. I mean, feel free to get high as much as you want, but I just don't want to smell it, you know? I don't care what people do, but it stink. I don't want to smell it. I don't want it wafting through my windows. Also, it is always like person's high as frick in a grocery store. I'm sure they drove here. Uh-oh. Hope I don't get into a line of traffic next to them. Twice a day. Why don't people just do edibles instead? Smoking is so nasty. Oh, your car on the highway. That's awful. Come on, Swampert. Oh, that's GG. Damn. Swampert is just so slow. Maybe Swampert was hitting the blunt. Whoa, bro. ZYGARDE is like so strong, bro. Alright, let's go again. Alright, we're just gonna sit here for a second because ads are coming up, so we'll just be sitting here. Nobody will miss anything. Stoner humor. Whoa, bro. That's like crazy, bro. I hope we get some good ice types this time. We need to bring back that round that had Jinx and... Wait, have we seen Cryogonal tonight, actually? I don't know that we've seen Cryogonal. Maybe we saw it once? I can't remember. We haven't seen a Alolan Sandslash. At all? Which, I got a comment on the ZYGARDE short I put out a few weeks back about forgetting that Alolan Sandslash is weak to ZYGARDE. It's like, it does not matter. First of all, Ice isn't weak to ground, only Steel is. But it doesn't matter because it's still worth taking. I didn't forget nothing. It's still worth the risk. Slash is still worth taking. This is a very bleak lineup of Pokemon. Yeah, this is not great. That might be an understatement. Oh no, Sceptile Magmar. Yeah, if you're doing Zygarde runs, don't be afraid to take a Alolan Sandslash. It might save your life. Oh, our best bet is Barbaracle. Swampert is on the field. Ooh, maybe we should go Sceptile instead and then get Swampert. It's too late. Okay, good. You guys pick Sceptile. Good. Sceptile into Swampert and then to grab Barbaracle. Yeah, use it. Having a Alolan Sandslash on the team is more manageable if you have a ZYGARDE. I mean, even something like Sneasel. Sneasel's kind of a risk because it's so frail. Too bad the Golduck didn't win. Oh geez, we have Gastrodon too. This is kind of scary. I'm gonna paralyze him. Oh, alright. We got a Dodger out here. We got a T-Wave Dodger out here. Yeah, chat, we'll probably do more Sceptile runs Tuesday. And then maybe we'll do a run or two before ZA comes out Wednesday night. Because I am streaming ZA. Hopefully it'll come out, you know, as soon as it becomes Thursday, midnight, Wednesday night. We're so close. That's crazy. I can't wait to assemble my team. I mean, I know a few Pokemon that I want to take, but that would unfortunately be spoilers. Because I'm definitely taking a few Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, so.
Welcome back.
Cacturn with the 18 months! Thank you, thank you! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18! Thank you, thank you! Welcome back. Every time I do a row of boopers, the chat thing moves, which is why I sometimes it takes me, like, it moves down so I could accidentally post Pog. Poggin. Well, thanks for the 18 months. Pizza or cookies? Honestly, a nice chocolate chip cookie would go pretty hard. Alright, good. Sceptile's needed to... We're doing a little Hoenn rival battle real quick. We're taking some time out to have a nice Hoenn rival battle real quick. Yeah, maybe you need to bring a baguette instead. Or omelette du fromage. Yeah, the whole game has pretty much been leaked and data mined, so if you're not one for spoilers, you gotta be careful out there. Macarons. No, you're right. This would be... If this was our rival, it would be a Marsh Stomp. Wait a second. You're so right. Oh, shaking my head. Sapphire? We'll definitely come back to Sapphire, though. Obviously gonna go hard in the ZA stuff for a while, but Sapphire will return. Fire Emblem, Star Wars, or that other Sonmium. You know, I think I might have to shoot you down on all three of those. I mean, I did play a Star Wars game on the Mario Kart Double Dash bonus disc. The tiny demo for it. You're definitely naming games I would never play in 1,000 years, so... This would be my second shiny Swampert, I think, if this was shiny. You're just missing, put like maybe a Metroid game in there, or what else? What else would I never play? Alright, I guess I'm taking the swamp. All those gacha games are the same, so if you say one, you can mean all the others. Yeah, imagine you're a game reviewer at a company and you're just assigned all the mobile games. You're relegated to the mobile zone. Yeah, those could all just be the same game as far as I'm concerned. Any gambas? Anyone feeling like a gamba? Ooh, that's not really what we were looking for. Oh no, League would be a... Wow, you're good at that. That stopped me in my tracks.
Welcome back.
Hey, hello, thanks for the 3 months. I gotta open a loot crate too. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back. It's Barb. Oracle. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff I'm excited to do on the channel because I ordered a jig for my Switch 1, so whenever that gets here and I go through the homebrew process, we can start doing, oh, I need to get another capture card too. That would also be important. I need to get another capture card, but when I get another capture card, I can fulfill my dream of doing 2 Regigigas streams. I guess I would do Regigigas on the Switch 2 in Shining Pearl to save myself the most time. And then do Regigigas and Shield or Sword on Switch 1. Labubu. I don't hate Labubus though. I don't own any. I don't wish to own any. But I think in the grand scheme of things, they're harmless. They're just another toy trend. You know, they're fine. I don't have a problem with them. If you want to buy one, go for it. They aren't cheap though. I didn't realize they were so expensive. Even if I wanted one, it's like, sheesh. I don't have that kind of cash. I'm sure this will just embolden other companies to make blind bags too. Like, people are gonna keep doing... I mean, blind bags are already super popular in a place like Japan, of course, but now they're just gonna invade more... They're already a larger presence over here. A cheese reviewer? Being a cheese reviewer seems like it'd be a great job. I imagine you get free cheese. Is there anything better than that? I'll take some Gouda. Some mozzarella. Parmesan. I do enjoy cheese, but I've never tried any fancy cheeses. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of fancy cheese is very expensive. I'm usually just Kraft Singles, you know, shredded Mexican cheese in a bag from the grocery store type person. Haven't really tried any fancy pants cheeses. I'm a fraud. I'm a cheese fraud. Get him, Barb. Maybe I need to go to a restaurant and hold my pinky out and order a charcuterie board. Then I can join the fancy cheese people. That was a nasty crit on my Swampert Zygarde. I actually really don't appreciate that. Food gimmick? I don't think there is a food gimmick. You mean the way PLA constantly mentions potato mochi? I don't think I would like potato mochi. I don't like mochi. The texture is just... there's something about it I don't enjoy. It's kind of like eating gum or rubber. Yeah, this is like Lionel. You tried the mochi because of Pokemon? Yeah, we need to have Milcery evolve into a cheese Pokemon. I could just imagine it. They made a cheese Pokemon? Wow, they're really out of ideas. And we would be like, hell yeah, it's cheese. It would be great. I mean, you could do something like Chumon, who is a little pink mouse from Digimon that has an attack called Cheese Bomb, which is a slice of cheese with a bomb inside of it. As the name would imply. Yeah, if we have a trash Pokemon, we can have a cheese Pokemon. Maybe it can have like a side form where it's moldy. Or maybe some sort of ability. If it gets below a certain HP percentage, it transforms into mold and it gets more attack or something. Yeah, we need a heal real bad. Nice! And we got it! Clutch. That was a super clutch heal. We were all very low. That was a great heal. You think they'll show us what the food gimmick will be in the trailer for Gen 10 in February? When did they reveal sandwiches? I can't remember. No, we're so close. Come on. We got one blizzard and a dream. Ooh, we're so close. No! No! Oh my god! Swampert lives! No, Swampert dies! No! No! We just need one more hit. Oh, but Barb is dead! Oh, jeez. Is the hail close enough to kill? Oh, we just needed... I think Aquajet could do it. I think Aquajet can do it. This is so close. We've got all the cheers. Oh my goodness. That was close. GG. That was a clutch I think that heal was saved our lives. Without that heal, that would have been an L. Nice. I think we've had more wins tonight than we had yesterday. Very good. All right. But will you be shiny? Oh, all we're missing is Blaziken. We had two of the Hoenn starters here. We are just missing Blaziken. My favorite Hoenn starter, Sceptile, Swampert, and Barbaracle. Damn. The Hoenn starter they never knew about. Alright, chat. I think we're due for one more. Let's see. So weird to see the sprite. I'm so used to doing randoms for forever that seeing an actual sprite here is like, oh. There's a guy here. A specific dude. Alright, come on, RNG. Oh, yes. Our friends are here. Mantine and Sandslash. I'm liking the way this is looking. This is looking up so far. And a Selgor, not bad. And Marshtomp? Alright. We're so back. Swampert's in front of us, but is it worth fighting Swampert? Or do we want to go Phalanx? We could easily beat Dragonair. Who's that fairy? Oh, it's Clefable. Clefable almost killed us the other day. I don't know if it's worth fighting Clefable. This is already a pretty damn good team. The absolute loud-ass sound effects for Phalanx's steps when it's Dynamaxed are so funny. Are you a Togetic wing flapper sound effect kind of person, or are you a Phalanx humongous echoey step truther? Beep, beep, beep. Get a Mantine. This is your time to get some action in. Alright, Mantine. Big hits. Nice! That was a huge hit! That's what I'm talking about right there. Mantine is too powerful. So I might be the first person who's ever said that. That might have been the first time Mantine is so powerful has ever been said by anybody. Wow, the acid spray almost got the KO there. That's how good that was. Maybe someday our friends as Selgor and Excavalier will get some love. You gotta do something with a Selgor or Excavalier at some point. They're just sitting there waiting for the opportunity. Yeah, Mantine lost the Remoraid under its fin a long time ago, unfortunately. Hashtag restore Mantine's Remoraid. It was such a fun little extra detail with Mantine, and they got rid of it. That's such a shame. I've always liked Mantine. It's a fun Pokemon. I do need it shiny still. It's one of the Gen 2 Pokemon. Honestly, I'm missing a lot of those, like, Olivine City vibe Pokemon. I'm missing Corsola. I'm missing Mantine. Gotta get those at some point. Beep, beep, beep. Great cry, too. Can't bring up Mantine without mentioning its delightful cry. Yeah, it's like a less good Gyarados. That's a great way to describe it, honestly. It's like Gyarados, except, not that great. I mean, Mantine isn't even the best wide guarder, but we love him anyway. Most water types, they just obviously will just be like, okay, we just give him this stats. Okay, bye, done. But then they just popped off with Pelipper. Every now and then, one water type comes along. Drizzle weather abilities are just that good, I guess. Yeah, Gen 2 shiny animation is the best one. It's so good. Air Slash was such a nice addition for flying moves. Using Xatu in Sapphire, the Sapphire playthrough, I was looking at Xatu's moves. And, God, it's so bad. Flying was one of those types that was just really bad for a long time. Like, what was their best move? Drill Peck? Which isn't even a move that a lot of flying types get access to. Like, your best flying move is fly. It's terrible. Might throw a dive ball at Dragonair. No particular reason. Yeah, when they started adding stuff like Air Slash, that's when things got they got better. Yeah, Sky Attack. Sky Attack is such a cool move, but it's so bad. It's like Absol using Razor Wind. Again, very cool move, but just abysmal. Terrible. Oh no. Why take Dragonair here? Let's see how the Dusclops fight goes. When are they gonna give Dusknoir something? It's always about Banette. I think Dusknoir shiny is one of my greatest disappointments. It didn't even need to be red. They just needed to do something with it. But they didn't. Yeah, and Geomancy only really worked because of the herb getting the instant recovery. Is that... Man, Xerneas is gonna be back. I wonder if they'll have Xerneas in Champions. Time to Geomancy. Duskull is so much cuter than Dusclops. I honestly like the whole line. I think I like the Duskull line a little bit more than I like Shuppet and Banette. I mean, I do like Shuppet and Banette though. There's just something about Dusclops. I don't know. There we go. I think of, as far as Eviolite Pokemon go, it's Duskull and Porygon 2. Those are like, I guess Chansey as well. The 3 Evioliters I think of the most. Alright, we've taken some damage. We have some weaknesses. We'll see how this fight goes. With the new megas? Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's ZYGARDE! Surprise. Not a surprise. Hate Eviolite. It does make a lot of annoying Pokemon extremely bulky. But at the same time, it does enable a few more Pokemon to be competitive where they wouldn't be without it. Like, it was kind of fun to see, like, Magmar and Electabuzz showed up in VGC a few seasons ago. That was kind of fun. That wouldn't happen if Eviolite existed, but it does make a lot of Pokemon super annoying, so... The pros and cons of Eviolite. Where Porygon just becomes a normal guy. Just a regular duck. Leave Mantine alone, you menace. A few people were using Scyther, I think, in VGC too, which again would not happen if Eviolite didn't exist. A duckiest disc. That might be one of my favorite evolution items, the dubious disc. It's so dubious. Whoever decided on that name, bravo. Ten out of 10. Alright, we're gonna get the transformation. Just kidding, we're gonna get a W. Dragonair decided to dig deep and game out of its mind. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Dragonair. GG's. Yeah, Sand Slash always proves his worth. Don't be afraid to take the slash. He will guide you to victory. Can you imagine if they put Alolan Ninetales in here? Oh my god. ZYGARDE would die in like 2 seconds. Yeah, it is possible to beat ZYGARDE without it transforming. No shiny, no shiny, no shiny, and... Aww. My quest to get shiny ZYGARDE before ZA is not working out so far, but we had a lot of good runs tonight, chat. We had a lot of good runs. No shinies. We did get a Kangaskhan yesterday. I guess I could transfer her to ZA. But yeah, we're definitely going to keep doing more of this on Tuesday. And probably a little bit Wednesday before the game comes out. I am streaming ZA, so if you want to chill and hang out when that game comes out, it's going to be a good time. And the playthrough will all be on YouTube if you want to watch it later, if you don't want to see spoilers. So it's going to be a good time, chat. We're getting so close now. I'm excited. It's been a long time since I've gotten to do a new Pokemon game on stream, so Gonna be a fun time, I hope. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. Again, if you're interested in leaks, we do have a leak channel. And yeah, shout out to the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers. Thanks for all of the resubs today, the follows, and the raid. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm getting out of here. Have a good one, everybody. I will see you all later. Bye.